Today we're taking a look at a game called Kholat and its experience on the Ultrawide. So this game actually has a native 21:9 aspect ratio support right out the door. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. You do have I'm using a 3440 by 1440p. The great thing is it has an FOV slider that you can change. I usually like a very high slider. Go ahead and do that, and let's get started on the game. First off, let's take a look at graphics. It is actually quite beautiful. If you oh wow, that is quite nice. Very nice on an ultra wide. I'm playing on an Xbox 360 controller, and the control feels very fluid as well. One thing I do recommend is that when you're playing this game, make sure you go down to the inside the settings, options, game menu, and make sure this camera movement bob is turned to off. It's a personal preference really, but let me show you what it's like when it's on normal, especially on an ultra wide. The camera, safe settings. If you turn it on and you're walking on an ultra wide, for some reason, maybe it's different for other people, but for me personally, it just gives me a sense of, if I keep playing too long, it just makes me nauseated. I don't know, maybe it's different for you, maybe it's different for me, for other people. But that's an option that you can actually disable. See, you see that as I'm walking, the camera kind of bobs up and down. It's slight, but it's enough to give some people some sort of headache. In terms of performance, this game does require a minimum, at least a GTX 470. This is actually quite a really interesting and unique game, especially for an ultra wide, because you have so much more horizontal space to kind of immerse yourself in it. And I would get this game when it's on sale.